What's up, everybody? Welcome back for another edition of the Street Fight Club podcast. I'm EBar, and with me today is Mr. Charlie, is what they're starting to call him on the independent scene. Finest.
Mr. Massey. Mr. Massey, if you're nasty.
Hey, that kind of rhymes. I like that.
Right?
That should be your Twitter, at Mr. Massey, if you're nasty. All right. So anyways, sadly, we still are Chadless. He's still at Army.
Maybe.
Should be back sometime within the year. But anyways, it's better. This particular topic is better when Chad's here because there's two of them, but one will do because it's the predictions for WWE Backlash from the guy who don't watch wrestling in its finest.
That's me. I don't watch it.
And to be honest, I haven't watched wrestling in like 3 weeks. So I'm kind of almost a guy that doesn't watch wrestling.
Aren't you on a wrestling podcast?
Yeah, man, but that it's so spotty. I don't have to do anything to keep up. Noah, all the hearts, bro, but can't keep a schedule. All right, so we'll just start. This is WWE Backlash. It's a SmackDown exclusive pay-per-view.
That's kind of weird, isn't it?
Well, no. I mean, last time they did a brand split, they did separate pay-per-views, and then for like the major pay-per-views like Royal Rumble, WrestleMania, SummerSlam, Survivor Series, they have everybody. But it's just a way to get more people TV time, basically. All right. So anyway, we'll just go through the card here.
Is there any special gimmick about Backlash? Or is it just, this is Backlash month?
It's just called Backlash because it comes after WrestleMania, and it's like, this is the backlash of what happened.
Oh.
I think. I mean, that's what I always assume because but they've actually had a pay-per-view in between that was a Raw pay-per-view called Payback, and I don't know. They both say back.
Let's say Revenge.
We missed that one because we were having difficulties for a couple weeks. But anyways, let's kick this off here. On the pre-show, the kickoff show, we have Tye Dillinger versus Aiden English. Who do you got, buddy?
Aiden English and Tye what?
Tye Dillinger. He's the perfect 10, dude. He's the perfect 10.
He's the perfect 10. Is Aiden English from England?
No, but he used to be in a tag team called the Vaudevillains. Until
I like that idea.
His tag team partner quit recently, so now he's going it alone. And as far as I know, I was going to say this will be his first singles pay-per-view match on the main roster because he came from NXT. But I don't know if this counts since it's just a kickoff show. So,
I like a good pun as much as the next person, so I'm going to go with this Vaudevillains fellow, this English guy.
Okay, Aiden English. All right. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up with this, so I'm not sure if they've developed his gimmick as a singles guy yet. But that's not for me to decide.
Are these both little guys? Are they gonna be shirtless? Do they wear shirts?
No, they don't. They don't wear. They won't be wearing shirts.
Okay, good.
Do you need them to be? Because I know that you don't.
Let's just go on to the next match. There's no use dwelling on it.
Yeah, well, yeah, but
they're definitely going to be shirtless, though.
Yeah, they're definitely okay. Luke Harper versus Erick Rowan. And now we're off the kickoff show. I believe this is the main card now.
So the kickoff show is one match, one singles match.
Most of the kickoff show is just them hyping up the event.
Right. Okay. So are both of those the weird country guys?
Yeah, they both used to be in the Wyatt family. And now I think Erick Rowan is, except for Erick Rowan's on SmackDown and Bray is on Raw now. I don't really, haven't been keeping up, so I'm really not positive. But
it's got to be hard to keep up a stable if you're on different shows.
Exactly, and especially when it's down, there was only 2 of you anyway, so that's barely a stable.
I'm gonna go with the Rowan guy because the Luke Harper dude, if I remember who he is correctly, feels a little weird to me. Like maybe he's touched somebody he shouldn't have, sort of a deal.
What?
So I'm going to go with the Rowan dude.
Okay, well, fair enough. Luke Harper's way cooler, but whatever. Whatever, dude. All right, next we've got Baron Corbin versus Sami Zayn. Who you got, buddy?
I just like the name Sammy. I can tell you that right now.
This will make you like it even more. S-A-M-I.
What?
Sami Zayn. Zayn, Z-A-Y-N. Can you believe it?
First of all, that makes me so blood red mad that they can't spell Sammy or Zayn that I've got to go with the other guy. And I can't remember what his name was because that has made me so angry.
It's Baron Corbin.
I don't care if he's the worst wrestler ever.
If you were Chad, you'd be Googling all these people as I'm discussing them, but, you know. All right, okay, so so far you've got Aiden English, Erick Rowan, and Baron Corbin. All right, next we've got a women's match where it looks like they just are throwing as many women together as possible. Naomi, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch versus Natalya, Carmella, and Tamina Snuka.
Snuka? Like Jimmy?
Yeah, it's his daughter.
Well, I only was able to Google one name out of that huge thing that you just gave me.
Who, Naomi?
Yeah. she's not bad looking, that's for sure.
Yeah. I saw her live. Just say it. I yelled at her. I don't think she heard me.
Is she your friend now?
On Facebook. And if by friend you mean I liked her page.
This is Snuka is dead. Died at 73 years old and is a man.
Tamina Snuka.
That makes a big difference. Lady Flair.
Whose page are you liking?
Naomi. Wait,
You
what did
better
you
not
say?
like her page. So I'm going to go with Lady Flair.
Lady Flair. Okay, so Naomi, Charlotte Flair, and Becky Lynch. Those are like the good guys now. Or the good girls, or the good women. The good ladies. Sorry. Oh my God.
Is she going to cut you? You can tell me. Wink if she's going to cut you.
It's not about her, dude. It's not. I'm just trying to do right by the WWE. Okay, because they're not divas anymore, dude. They're superstars. Get that shit right.
They don't call them divas anymore?
No, they cut it out. Now it's not. For a long time they went from the women's championship to the Divas championship, which looked like a big fucking butterfly, like it was horrible. And it was that way for years. And then they were like, okay, well, they're not divas anymore. They're women and they're superstars. So yeah.
Isn't there a reality show that's like Total Divas or something?
Yeah, still have that show. Still called Total Divas. So, you know, I mean, I guess Total Women just doesn't have the same ring to it, or Total Superstars. That would be dudes. I don't. Well, was that sexist of me? Can superstars only be dudes?
I have no idea what you said because the whole thing blocked up for a minute. We're back on track now.
Well, shit. Anyways, okay, we've got a championship match. Finest.
Okay.
It's
who's gonna win?
It's the tag team championship with the Usos.
Oh yeah, shit. Yeah, I love tag teams.
Okay, you calm down for sure. The Usos versus Breezango, which is the team of Tyler Breeze and Fandango.
Fuck those guys. The Usos are what's his face's kids, right? Rikishi, right?
Rikishi's, yeah, and they're the current champions.
I'm gonna go with them.
All right, all Usos all day. All right, now this next one, my hat says Strong Style is for this one of the guys in this match, Shinsuke Nakamura. He debuted, I think, like roughly 6 weeks ago, and hasn't actually had a match yet. I guess they were saving it for a pay-per-view, but whenever it's fucking 6 weeks away, maybe you have him wrestle on TV. I don't know. But anyway, Shinsuke Nakamura.
Not even been on TV?
Huh?
You bought a hat and been waiting for a long time. A guy that hasn't even been on TV.
He's been on TV. He's debuted and been on TV, but he just hasn't had a match. like an official.
That's really
match.
fucking weird.
They were, I guess, saving it for this pay-per-view. But 6 weeks is a long time to fucking, dilly-dally around whenever he's on the show every week, but not having matches. I don't know. But he's fucking awesome. He's probably one of the best in the world, easily top 5 in my opinion. Versus Dolph Ziggler. And he's basically been feuding with Ziggler this entire 6 weeks, just never actually having.
Never fighting.
Right.
So is Strong Style a bad guy then? Is Dolph Ziggler a good guy?
No. Nakamura is the good guy of these two, and Ziggler's evil.
Does your guy wear shirts? Dolph Ziggler, he frequently doesn't wear a shirt, right?
Well, he'll wear a shirt probably to the ring, but then he'll take it off.
I'm okay with that.
Nakamura wears generally a red leather jacket to the ring. He's from Japan. I don't know if you understood that from his name being Shinsuke Nakamura.
Well, I'm not racist, so I didn't assume.
But he doesn't wear a shirt either. So, we're keeping up your whole shirtless game.
So I can't just decide by picking the shirtless dude.
Right.
I'm gonna go with your Asian friend.
Did you just call us friends?
I did.
Now I'm really excited. Yeah, I think it's there's a lot of hype with Shinsuke Nakamura. He debuted in NXT, didn't lose for a really long time, became NXT champion, finally lost to Samoa Joe a couple of times, and then now he's on the main roster. So, this isn't really a show for me to give my predictions, but it's kind of obvious that it's going to be Nakamura. I mean, if you debut a guy with all this hype and then lose in his first match, you kind of just wasted your fucking time. All right, next.
Why would they save him all these weeks without doing that?
I don't know, man. I mean, maybe they're wanting people to tune into Backlash, but you think the people that haven't seen him wrestle yet, that don't watch NXT, I feel like they'd be more hyped if they had already seen him in a match or two and you weren't just holding off like this. But then again, I can see it from both ways, but it's just fucking weird because he's a wrestler, you know what I mean? So he should wrestle. He can't even speak English that well, so you might as well have him fucking wrestle. But yeah, so next we got another championship match, the United States Championship, with Kevin Owens, the current champion, facing AJ Styles. The phenomenal.
How long has Kevin Owens had this title?
He won it. He won it at WrestleMania from Chris Jericho. At the next pay-per-view, Chris Jericho beat him back for it, but then 2 days later on SmackDown, Kevin Owens beat Chris Jericho for it again. So, like a month maybe.
And AJ Styles has been champ recently too, right?
Yeah, AJ Styles was the WWE champion up until about, I want to say February or so this year. And he had a hell of a run, dude. Can't discount AJ.
Well, let's say Kevin keeps it. He retains the title.
Oh, Kevin wears a shirt. Does that entice you?
Oh, you just made me pick a shirt guy?
you picked him on your own.
Hold on. Does AJ take his shirt off?
AJ takes his shirt off for sure, yes.
He's winning. I changed.
Oh,
I changed my mind.
We got a flip-flopper here.
I gotta stay true to my shirtless bros.
That's dedication, dude. I feel you. I'm right there with you. All right, next we have the WWE Championship match, where current WWE champion Randy Orton versus Jinder Mahal.
Jinder?
Jinder
as in like male?
No, it's Jinder. He's like Indian.
Don't be racist.
I'm trying not to be. I'm not 100% sure, but I think he's like Indian or something like that. Jinder Mahal.
He don't look like me. He don't look like me.
Chad would have so much to say about Jinder Mahal. Oh, man, I miss that guy.
He looks fit as a fiddle.
He's very fit. And a lot of people are kind of giving him shit about because, like, he's been in WWE for, like, 5 years, but almost always a jobber and didn't have that physique. And, like, he went away for a few months, and they hired him back, and now he's completely ripped, and people are suspect. But, you know.
Sometimes you just work out hard, bro.
That's what he keeps saying, and WWE has a wellness policy, so you'd think if he was doing anything wrong, they wouldn't have a problem kicking him to the curb because they even did it to Roman Reigns. They suspended his ass for 30 days last year.
Wow. Looks like our gender is Canadian. So
yeah, but he don't play off like, hey, I'm Canadian.
No, he's from he's Indian Canadian.
That's a normal thing.
You know, Canadian Indian. Like, you know, like we're like it's just something people say.
You think?
With the other fellow.
Randy Orton?
He's from St. Louis, so
that's true.
That's basically like my backyard. So
he did get a massive fucking pop whenever I saw him at wrestling a couple weeks ago.
Plus, he's like some kind of snake or something. He's got magical powers.
Yeah, he's the Viper. Well, I don't think he has magic. He's not the Undertaker. He doesn't have magic.
Oh, but he doesn't get magic powers from the snake. He can't
I don't think so.
He can't be like power of the Viper, and then he turns into a snake and hurts somebody.
When has anything even like that happened in wrestling ever? How would they say power of the Viper and then he turns into a snake, dude? This ain't a movie.
Or what if he's like power of the Viper and then like a mech suit comes around him that looks like a giant snake thing, then he pretty much eats his opponent. Well, his mech suit does. He doesn't eat.
Did you think we're talking about an anime?
You mean documentaries?
Yeah, so that's the main event. So that's the whole card. So, all right, I'll run back through who you've got. You got Aiden English, Erick Rowan, Baron Corbin, Naomi, Charlotte, and Becky, the Usos, Shinsuke Nakamura, AJ Styles, only because he's shirtless, and your boy Randy Orton. So, if we remember,
definitely be shirtless.
Oh, of course, and pantsless.
Oh God, I forgot about pantsless.
You didn't even consider it. Yeah, so if I think about it this time, maybe we'll come back and see how you did. But yeah, so that's WWE Backlash live this Sunday, only on the WWE Network, that you can have monthly for just $9.99.
Why are you doing that?
I don't have any idea. They've programmed it into my brain to say these things.
Next time, I'm only voting for people who are pantless.
Okay, I'll remember that next time. Because there's a pay-per-view coming up. There's so many pay-per-views. Oh, my God. Too many. All right. So, anyway, that's our Finest's Backlash predictions. He's a guy that doesn't watch wrestling. I feel like you can tell. So, yeah. Like us on Facebook. Facebook.com/Street Fight Club Podcast. For Finest, what do you say?
Type channel, because if you don't, EBar, he makes these little cuts on his inner thigh, and it's getting real raw down there, and I really, really feel bad for him. So please like and subscribe.
Well, you don't seem to mind the pictures. Whatever.
I'm not gonna say no.
Anyway, like and subscribe, like you said, because it's super raw. Anyway, we'll see you next time. Bye.
Bye.